Going live, could hit the show. Feel the pain. Step on the deck. We need to stretch. Mama the truth, playing it cool, wipe out the sweat. Get in the zone, king on the throne, I'm about to blitz. Home run, I'm throwing, and by their opponent, show me who next. Playing the field, live live, slide, die, line drive like Dion on prime time. I'm zeroed in, while bun down when I settle in, I break ground. Feel the bass when you not around. Golden glove with a triple crown, I raise the ring cause I hold it down. I'm about to chase, money in case, clean the base, pick up the pace. I'm about to chase, money in case, clean the base.
Sunday afternoon baseball from Baltimore. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Yanks played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Dean Kremer gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, it's been a rough go for this guy, Matt, his last 3 starts. Last 3 starts, he's taken the loss in all 3, so he'd like to turn that fortune around in this one today, and the best way to start that, throw up a 0 with the first inning.
And now, Justin Turner, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For the Yankees, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. After it is Santander, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. This guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. A little late on the fastball here as this is bounced foul just off to the left, strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The windup and the 0-1. And he takes strike 2. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Swinging and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he lifts it in the air to right field. Santander waits on it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Yankees nothing, Orioles coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Jordan Montgomery gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
So stepping in is Jahmai Jones. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Orioles, the left fielder, Jahmai.
The pitch.
And he
it on the ground to second. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy trying to go.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk the home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Austin Hayes the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Jones on at first, nobody out. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2. And another foul ball. 2-2, here it is. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. LeMahieu onto the grass. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. Still no score. Digging in will be Aaron Judge. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the AB on its way.
That's a ball.
Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
That evens it up 1-1. And the pitch.
Ball.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Into the flag court and gone. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Number 14 on the season as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
No outs, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
So the Bronx Bombers had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
It's very difficult to sweep teams nowadays, but jumping out to an early 1-run lead like they have in this one, they're certainly headed in the right direction. Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Inside with the curveball. Bit too much break, and it's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now to the plate, here is Luke Voit, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, he took that right back in his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and you pay for it right there with a solid base hit.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton, number 14 on the season. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Into the box now, Kyle Higashioka, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
In the air, down the line in left. Jones moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
Batting ninth, the shortstop.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Thairo Estrada digging in now. A ball and no strikes. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Hit in the air to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The third baseman, number 13, Justin Turner.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Justin Turner. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and the inning continues. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
In now, Aaron Hicks. And she'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled off. Oh, and 2, here it is.
That's a ball.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the second. The Yankees 4 and the Orioles nothing. So now into the box is Leo Ruiz. In his career versus this pitcher, he's hitless in 6 tries. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting 6. The second.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
To 1-2 now. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. This is foul right side. We'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to first. He's got it. And Boyd will take this one over to the bag, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Now the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Hit back up the middle. Galvis has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So one out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
The 1-0.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1 now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Jones is camped under this one. And there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And the Try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're in front 4-0.
Welcome back. As the Orioles look to get the offense going here in the third, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Currently, they rank dead last in the league in team batting average and, perhaps more importantly, runs scored. As one of the coaches told me, the entire organization is pulling their hair out trying to figure out how to put a more potent lineup on the field, but that's not something that changes overnight. He said it's going to be a process to become the team we want to be, but we're willing to do the hard work that it's going to take to get there. Matt?
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
First pitch of the AB now. Freddie Galvis is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. The 0-1 delivery. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Batting done. The catcher, Pedro Severino.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. First offering. And he fouls this one off.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
He's in complete command of his 2-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off of their timing so far.
Into the box, Jahmai Jones. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Estrada moving to his left. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail here 4-0. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Luke Voit. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Bouncer to the left side. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Voit aboard here at first with nobody out. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Stepping in now, Kyle Higashioka. Looped out toward third. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Standing in now, Thairo Estrada, as he's reaching at a curveball and comes up empty at strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So now to the plate, Justin Turner. Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. 4th home run for him on the season as this lead swells to 7-0.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. Adam Plutko answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Adam Plutko.
To the plate now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Orioles nothing. Stepping in, Austin Hayes. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Here's the first pitch. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
The 1-0 home. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Next pitch.
And that one yanked just foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box now, Ryan Mountcastle. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Now the 2-1. Job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
So here's Trey Mancini. A ball and no strikes. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. It's taken, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So a pitching clinic there as he sets them down in order, all via the punch-out. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Thank you, Heidi. Now it'll be DJ LeMahieu. Lifetime versus this arm, batting .500, 4 for 8. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Here's big Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ball 1.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
1 ball, 1
Tried to get some loft to that swing, but it's 1-1. LeMahieu gets his lead at first, nobody out.
ball. That
fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
That's a close pitch right there, but I think he's just nibbling a little bit too much. Out of the pen sometimes, you just have to come in and go right after guys.
Into center field, line drive base hit. The relay throw won't get him.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
In now, Gleyber Torres. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Hayes on the run for it. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard-hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
At the plate now, Luke Voit. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the 0-1. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. pulled high in the air out to left field. Jones is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And a surprising decision there as he holds on at third base. Next to stand in is Giancarlo Stanton. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runners still at second and third with one away now. First pitch on the way as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. Valaika over to his left. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Kyle Higashioka. Fouled away. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Looking to minimize the damage here.
Ball, that's out.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Count even at 2-2. Grounded to short. Galvis is there. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Yankees forced to settle for one. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Yankees 8 and the Orioles nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Leading off.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Rio Ruiz to the plate now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering. And it's fouled away. Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Pat Valaika.
So next to bat will be Pat Valaika. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Bases are empty, one man out. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Standing in now, Anthony Santander, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. In for strike 2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
At the plate, Freddie Galvis, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Stanton coming on, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Orioles leave 1. Still 8-0. Now to bat, Thairo Estrada. No hits to this point.
The shortstop, Thairo Estrada.
First delivery to him, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. High in the air down the right field line. On the run is Santander. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 13, Justin Turner.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Justin Turner. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
1 out, nobody on. And he's got the shillelagh working now, as this is hit into right field for his 3rd knock of the ball game.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 0-1. Fouled off. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Again, a 1-2. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
From the belt, the pitch. Turner, base runner at first with one out. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. He swings and grounds it to short. Fielded by Galvis. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave one as the lead holds at 8-0. Now in the box, Pedro Severino. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.